Alright, we are live. Let me just advertise stream. Alright. If
I heard the second stage is replaced. Do you
wait,
know which?
what? Sorry?
I heard that the second stage is
Oh, it was
replaced.
an intermediate sprint, I think. Because we replaced the position of it. Don't exactly know why. It had a bug, I think, if I recall correctly. So, welcome everyone. We are live for PCM Italia World Cup Inline Final. And one of the players, Yubi, is here with us. Good luck to Yubi, also our
Hello.
main sponsor. Hello, Yubi. How goes? Hope you do well today. You've been doing quite a good results lately. Let's hope you can continue as we're starting the World Championships tomorrow. So that momentum will also be good.
Against which you have to play tomorrow in World Champions.
I play second day. I'm Group O. I'll be commentating tomorrow, most likely.
Well,
Which is your group for tomorrow?
I've number. I know Ghosty is the one of pot A of the pot one. So I'm his group. I think I'm group G or something like that.
Alright, there we go. We have Dennis, Tuan, Daniel, Ravi, Yubi, and I'm missing. I think I covered everyone. Dennis, Tuan, Daniel, Yubi, Ravi, oh, and Pierre. So, first attack. Seems like someone is going to attack, and yes, it goes. 3-man, he takes Time Trialist, the Puncher, and Winter. Interesting.
All copies are 4 stars or 5 stars, so it will be
Will be interesting
very
for
hard
sure.
fight, I think.
We see the map. Oh yeah, there's 5, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, everything is 3, 4, 5. Oh, oh, there are 3 stars in here. One 3-star section. But yeah, it's mostly 4, 5 stars. So right now, 18 men in the break and 18 in the peloton, which means everyone has sent 3 guys. Oh, yeah, I'm joining. Wait, what voice chat? Oh right, you'll be joining me in the PCM Italia voice chat.
Hello.
Hello, Twat. I mean Twan.
Hello.
Good luck.
Thanks.
So,
I
uh,
need, I I just saw the stars on these fucking cobbles.
Yeah, it's mostly for Elo. It's mostly 4 or 5 stars from what I see. I saw one 3-star section.
Yeah, there's also 4-star section.
Yeah, 4 or 5 stars.
They're rare.
Majority, it seems. So let's see if Tuan and Yubi can cause an upset here. As Elgam and Frabo has not arrived yet, who knows if he will. We will stick with our guest commentators Tuan and Yubi.
Does Yubi speak?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just
Hello.
concentrating.
Wait,
Hi.
I need to turn you up to 200%, I think. Like that.
Okay. Did not talk Yubi.
Pierre joining the. Okay.
Wait, what's going on up here? Oh yeah, he's trying to bridge the gap. I don't think he's going anywhere with that, but
I mean, it's a good way to try and keep the gap limited, but people
Davi,
should chase here.
Davi, Daniel, Yubi, and Dennis already onto him. And the gap of Yubi's attack is closed. I'm sorry, Pierre's attack is closed.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 minutes to one. Do you think this break might amount to something other than the 2 first intermediate sprints?
Yeah, maybe the third.
We'll see. Right now, everyone seems to have the puncher in here.
Yeah, I saw
Sprinters.
77 sprinter though.
Yeah, and
I think
a
it's
couple
Yubi.
of 82 ones.
Yeah, I don't know why Yubi is facing when he has the best guy to win, I think. In the peloton. He has him here.
Yeah, I
Davi has
actually like
7
to
as well.
control the break a bit. I
Dennis.
don't like to catch the breakaway, but that we have 2 minutes or mostly 3 minutes, that would be okay for me. So we will not close the gap.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So 116 kilometers to go. Everyone has 3 guys in the break, 3 guys in the peloton, which it seems balanced so far. We are about to reach the first intermediate sprint. Elgan Prabo has arrived, I believe. Okay, we'll be here in 3 minutes, so I'll move backwards to the WCL Discord because Frabo is, well, we all know, banned from PCM Italia voice chat. Cheers, Frabo.
Lol.
Yeah, no, well, not just the voice chat, the entire server. Sorry, I almost choked myself drinking water.
Why is he not going?
You were stuck in the wheel of your guy, and it's going for Daniel. I don't know if Davi or Pierre on the second place. See what the game says, though I'm not host, so. It says Davi third, Pierre second, and Daniel first. That might be correct, actually. Don't know if it's 10 points, the intermediate sprints, or 6 points.
I think it's done.
Oh, in that case, Daniel's taking the first 10 points of the stage. Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. So. 14 kilometers into the next sprint, and we start the first 5-star cobble section of the day. Dennis is in his favorite place, the back of the peloton.
No, Davi going in the front group.
Davi attacking, led by 77 sprinter Ben Swift, 82 sprinter Wallace, and Richard Kwiatkowski. And there goes Daniel with Venturini. One following with Viviani and his two other guys. Dennis closing, Pierre on his wheel. Everyone wants an invitation for the party. Second sprint about to be launched. And Tuan opens the hostilities for the second sprint. See if he's gonna do a successful launching this time. There goes Davi, Ben Swift, Dennis is taking Tunison and Groenewegen. And we have liftoff. There goes Pierre, Coquard, followed by Daniel. Dennis, it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be I think it's Pierre. Dennis second. And there we go, the only 3 stars cobble section I could see in the map by doing a quick checking. So I might be wrong about being the only one, but I think it is. And as the break gains almost 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes at this point to level over the peloton, no one really in the rush to catch the next scene. And we have Rossetto dying, Daniel with a bad positioning, but everyone enters in the 4 stars cobble section with the majority of their guys. Meanwhile, it seems like the working day is over for Stefano Rossetto. That is the centralis from Tuan. And meanwhile, Dennis continues to be in a restful position.
Of course.
Naturally.
It's his normal position, isn't it?
Yes, and Dennis moves to the front after Tuan attack. Tuan goes with Elliot Viviani and Errada.
Yeah, just trying to keep some pace in the group. Probably
Yes.
not the right idea, but
Yeah, maybe not at the end of the day, but at least it is keeping some pace in the group, as it was about to have a much shorter difference for the peloton, where Daniel is simply controlling at this point. And there goes
we're in the peloton, by the way, no pace at all.
Yeah. So, one stopping his own man from rejoining back, Rossetto.
Oh, well, he's dead anyway.
True. But he would recover a bit on not enough to be that much of a help, but he'll recover a little bit of bars in that flat.
Of course. And then Dennis attacks up. Because he still has bars on Groenewegen, apparently. And Coquard also has bars. Okay, nice to know. And
one thinks, what am I doing wrong here?
yes.
I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure because I'm not actually watching you play, but I'm going to assume that the first couple sections took more energy out of you than you anticipated.
Yeah, in the front group it did, yes.
That explains a lot. Which can be corrected with some practice.
Yeah, I mean, I always struggle on couple stages.
I hate
and flat stages
more than life.
to manage the energy correctly.
But I prefer the flat cobbles to the hilly cobbles. Those are a mess.
Yeah, true.
As the pace falls again, and Rossetto is caught in no man's land, we have the peloton with Daniel and Hughie controlling still, and Davi pacing in the break with Wallace.
And actually, my thumbstick on my head is dead, so I can't play it anymore.
Interesting. Yes, indeed, we can confirm that Sonic Hole Rally is deader than, I don't know, dead people, I guess, which is bad news for Newbie, but Twan takes a moment to attack with his Cobbles Armada 3-man.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
will
look,
increase.
it was all part of a tactical, brilliant plan.
This
It
will
has nothing
increase.
to do with the fact that he was absolutely cooked.
This will increase the pace of the race.
I needed to, because in the front I'm fucked if it stays like this.
Yes, I did realize
Oh,
that.
fuck,
I
fuck,
don't
fuck,
think
fuck.
I think it goes without saying. Twan increases the pace of the race to try and fit his agenda naturally, as he should.
Yes.
Meanwhile, everything stays normal as we go through another 5-star section. Course of the day. Zardini withdrawals, naturally.
I don't know why remote doesn't come around, it's a bit annoying. But
Pierre trying to join Twan, he loses
I mean, he's
LeBron.
already here,
Yeah, but
isn't he?
yeah, it is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move to WCL if you guys wanna come. If
Yeah,
not, I'll
I
meet. Okay,
will.
I'll meet Ilga and Frabo. I mean Elga and the Frabo there. Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell out of my game for some reason. My Windows keys seems to be broken.
Weird. You have a very weird keyboard, mate. So that was Twan and Yui. I don't know if any of them will return here, as we are now joined by El Grande Frabo. Good night, Frabo. Welcome. Right now we have 60 men in the break. Most teams with 3 riders.
I have to see the stream to know the.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna stream here on Discord. Give me a second. There we go. And going live. Okay, alright.
How much big is the delay of Twitch?
No, I'm streaming on Discord, so you can see here.
Okay.
Here you will not have delay. Welcome, Fravo, Twan, and I think it was you, but you left.
Running planet. Oh my god.
Oh yes, I mean I'm not as shocked as you, but I don't know why people get so shocked about that, to be honest.
Okay. So where are all the 81? Where are?
Uh, all behind still, trying to reach the group where we have Twan, Yubi with his 81, and Pierre also with his 81 here. The others are slightly behind in this group. Dennis, Davi, and Daniel.
So do you think someone will try to win the? Do you think which will be the rider to win the sprint?
I think there's a lot of that is
Sprinter
gonna.
or a stronger Cobra rider?
No, I don't take the Sprinter. It depends. If you mean the 77 or the 82 one. The 82 one is probably gonna die long before the last cobble section.
I mean the sprinter. I mean
The puncher?
this sprint. Yeah, the intermediate sprint.
Oh, the
Oh,
intermediate. Oh, yeah, that would be the 82 Sprinter. I thought you meant the final
G for
sprint.
Dennis.
Dennis takes finally a win in a sprint. I don't know if it's the first or the second, don't remember. I believe it was Dennis, Daniel, and now Dennis again.
Wait, I make a Excel table in live for you.
You will try to what, sorry?
I do an Excel table.
Ah, okay. That's a good idea,
So
actually.
Darwin, Daniel, of course Daniel JH, not Miko,
Yes.
fortunately. Dennis,
We want to announce to our viewers that this is a Miko-free lobby and a Miko-free stream, so rejoice.
Juan, Pierre, who is the Bahrain?
Yubi.
Who?
Okay. One, yeah. I want to see the sprint, the 20 million sprint results. Can I see the 20 million sprint results now?
Alright, so, kinda missed 30 seconds here to go close the window. I see Yubi attacking with 3 guys, one following with Errada and Laporte. I can predict in advance that unless things go well in the final sprint and he still has these 2 guys at that time, which is unlikely but not impossible, it might be hard for Tuan at the end of the day. Maybe this attack.
We're just trying some shit, and if it works, it works.
Yeah, because if this works, it could be a good move, but the numbers here
You
of
be
riders.
playing like
Who is also here? So
Yes.
I don't understand what you just fucking did, bro.
I think he needs towns only for the next cover rider.
Okay,
Cover
so
section.
things are starting to heat up here. 3 guys,
So
45
now he can
seconds.
use
Yeah,
towns
just
for these
attack and block
kilometers.
my guys.
If you use
That's
towns for
literally
these
what he
kilometers,
just did.
then he can attack when he can attack. Continue the action with the 81. Maybe cooperating with one who can win
Yes.
also
At
during second.
at less than 20 kilometers to go, I have to agree with Frabo. I mean, there's a good chance that the 81 cobbles guy can make a difference right now.
Okay, now of course one you should cooperate with him.
Yeah,
So
well, if he
you can
doesn't
team
block
play in
me.
private chat. I agree, completely agree with these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daniel
Good.
desperately trying to reach, seeing
Daniel,
that this move can make a
for me,
difference.
you should
Pierre is
retreat because
following,
if you are,
Galopin punctures, that will be the puncher for Daniel,
but it's not a
but
problem. We
that's
win.
not an
Okay,
issue.
one. Forcing the
One forcing
pace.
the pace here, trying to make a difference. 15 kilometers to go, 2 cobble sections to go, and we
I
are
want to
about.
see behind. Okay, so
Okay, that's Davi still with 2 men.
Why does
Dennis
no
with his
one
1,
join?
and no one is
Ghana is the
running the
cover
pace.
rider or the con. Ghana is the 81 cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghana, Van Aert here, Osler, Nassim, and Deboucher for the others, and one has Laporte. And everyone is going to join except one that still has 25-second lead. Can he make the difference? Going close to the final section, he's leading the second to last one. 28 seconds. Here now.
One is Kubi. I think that the follow is able now, right?
Yes, this point yes.
Nobody's pacing. Nobody's pacing.
While he's placing, Tuan may have it in the back here.
Pierre attacking. Pierre attacking.
Oh, we have an attack. We have an attack. Deboucher, and there's no
For
understanding
me,
here.
this was the
There
bad time, not a good time to attack immediately before cover section.
and there goes Tuan. Definitely with a good chance here.
For me, Pierre would be catching. Would be catching from the back.
He made the difference. He took the risk. Let's see if it pays out. People are approaching right
I don't
now.
think it will.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
think
really
1-1.
close. And the
Because
difference
now they
is
will stop.
increasing again.
They will stop. They will stop.
4.7 kilometers to go. Oh, there
No,
goes
he's
Dennis.
just gonna
Oh,
life with
Dennis.
everyone on this wheel.
No, he isn't. It's Dennis. 4 kilometers to go, but now they are catching up.
Yeah. Why is
It's
everyone attacking with? Oh no!
There
Don't
goes
let him
Dennis.
go! Don't
There
let
goes
him
Dennis.
go!
There goes Dennis.
Oh, I think he won. I think he won. I think
No, we're
Swan won.
responding. I think Swan has it. 1.8. He's gonna start sprinting.
He has it.
Swan.
He has it.
Swan
He's
with the
gonna do
first
it.
upset. Swan has it in the back.
He's gonna do it. He's
There
gonna do
comes
it.
Dennis
I
desperately.
don't have
He's gonna do
I
it.
don't
He's
have
gonna do
red
it.
bar.
Tuan.
Oh, in the finish line.
Yes.
In the finish line, Twan has it. Twan has it.
Yes.
Rats! All of them rats!
Congratulations to Twan. Oh, Yubi comes in 6th. This is not good, but we are still rooting for Yubi to do better in the next 2 stages. Meanwhile, we start with a major upset with Twan, shocking the world, except for those who actually know that he can play road like me. But this is a great start. We'll go directly to the interview because we have Tuan here. Tuan,
So
talk to us. How does it feel?
141.
Sorry?
Tuan, what would you say was the secret of this victory, and how does it feel to start the final with a win?
I think the secret to this victory was just aggressive racing. Davi and Dennis just being caught on the back foot the whole race, actually. And, well, they had to respond from a place of weakness. Yubi was forced to pace because he had more riders in the group, and I was able to wheel suck him on the flat parts. I still had good bars, and then you just go for it. I was very disappointed that no one joined, actually, because I didn't think I would have the bars to make it to the finish line.
It was really
And
close. Did you fear for it in the
well,
final meters?
the gap never closed. I really had to see how to manage the red bar in those final kilometers, and it worked out well.
It did, but there was a moment there where your red ended that you were kind of afraid. Did you think they could catch you? Dennis could catch you right there at that moment?
I think at that point, like Dennis was already dead, so I was pretty sure Dennis wasn't gonna catch me. But I was just scared of some of the people behind in the group that they still had a red bar to jump over me.
All right, as we look into the results, the confirmation comes with Tuan, Daniel, Pierre, Davi,
I
and
want to
then
see
Dennis.
make the green points. I want to see green points.
We have green points here, Pierre
Okay,
15,
okay,
Dennis 15.
okay. Don't change the
All
okay,
right, let me take a screenshot because
15.
and I might close this.
The screenshot and send me. Okay, cook up.
The general.
And they are. What are they saying in the chat, Frabo? Since you speak Italian, because I see my name, but I have no clue what all the words around it mean.
Oh, yeah.
Send me
Lobby,
the screenshot in
lobby is
DM.
down. I'll send you the screenshot in the end.
Just look at a stream.
All right. Yubi. Is Yubi still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
That was a rough start. Do you think you can still turn things around in the next stages?
I'm honest, I don't think so. Okay, as the couple races are probably my strength, but in this race, I was I did a bit miscalculating myself and total. So I bridged the gap, the 81 couple guy at front. So and this and here I had not at the final. So yeah, now maybe when I gain one or two to the end, I would be great. But I think I already lost this
Well, that's
competition.
I don't agree because there's still 2 stages to go. I think it's 3 stages. So uh, even one win at this point could still place you in an interesting position if it happened in the next stage. Uh, best of luck for you because there's still a lot to be raced, and we'll keep looking into it. As Frabo is, I believe, doing our provisional GC, correct, Frabo?
What?
You are doing the provisional GC, correct?
Yes, yes.
All right. We'll move in the lobby, and we'll have here interesting finish. Downhill finishes, even with a little bit of flat, are always fun. Okay, so Palma Nova, Cividale del Friuli is the next stage. 159.4 kilometers, as you can see. 4 climbs, 1 intermediate sprint, and 1.
Where's the intermediate sprint in front? Okay.
Who did the Pierre or Davi?
Let me check. I'll send you. I have a screenshot of that as well, but I need to see it myself first. Do I have a screenshot of that? Yes, I do. No, I don't, because I may have closed the lobby before I could take it. Who did third? Guys, remember? So,
No clue.
I know
No clue.
Dennis was this. I think Pierre was,
I think Pierre was
but
third. I would have to go back.
Let's go Davi.
I'm gonna clip it to see it myself, to be honest.
Pierre deserved.
Yes, put Pierre third. I'm just gonna make sure I have
No,
this.
yes, lo tuo è mio. So, Avi 35, Dennis 25, Ruby 18. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I was quite surprised I had better bars than you be there, apparently.
Yeah, because I bridged the
I have the current GC.
so I closed the gap.
I'm gonna post it as soon as I can save it.
So the provisional GC is oh,
See if I can add it as a source. As we wait for the stage to start very, very soon. Current GC, for some reason, I'll have to screenshot it myself to put it on stream because I don't know what MS is doing.
I think you can post it somewhere.
Twan, how many stages do you already won this inline event? You won.
How many races? I won 2 in the first round. I won all 3 in the second round.
Current GC, Twan leading with 102 points, Daniel second 80, Pierre 65, Dennis 45, Davi 37, Yubi 23. So everything kind of still open yet. Still intermediate sprints and 2 finishes, several climbs.
What the
wrong
fuck
with the
happened?
lobby?
I just got booted from the game.
We all did, so I'm guessing I may have had some
Okay.
connection issues. Let me see if I can post this image. It's not being particularly easy to do so. Because, and if you're listening to this, you suck, primarily because you could not send me a simple JPEG, but on the other hand, also thanks for the confirmation that results are correct.
Yeah, well, you have the screen also of all the characters.
I have the GC to try and add as a source in the stream. Just not perfectly cropped because it's a last minute addition. Okay, here we go. It'll be up soon.
Next time we can do an Excel file on no, not Excel, a Google Sheet file sharing, and you can share.
Yes, but the thing is, if you
You
have
can share the screen.
if you have an Excel open, you could send me your image with actual order, and it would be easier to place it as GC. All you need is to order that, sort by order, keep it to go. Rejoin.
Oh my god. What the fuck are these levels?
The fuck is that sound? Ah, it's naturally.
Sorry?
Ah, there was some background sound in there.
Mm.
As I prepare to retire my rider, here we go.
Fuck's sakes.
Okay.
Crazy, man.
Still trying to sort out some technical issues here. Okay, I think it is. Continue. Let's see if I can make this happen now.
You have the whole peloton on your wheel.
No.
Dennis doesn't like it. Davi doesn't like it. So who's put their 80 mountain in here? Has everyone been civilized and not put their 80 mountain in here? Yes. But Davi doesn't like it anyway because he isn't in here. He'd rather just ruin everyone else's
Okay, we have the provisional GC live.
vote. Okay.
Not
Yeah,
ideal
it's just
format, but it is also a last minute edition, so it should be good for the viewers.
Pierre has his whole team in there, by the way.
Oof. I'm
So you
noticing
might
it
not
now.
want to base.
I'm finally turning attention to the race. Confusion is setting up here. Pierre manages to get his entire team into the break. Meanwhile, let's see for the rest.
Go, go, go. We have lost Davi and Dennis. If we just make them pace a little.
So it's interesting is Pierre still has the full team here. Davi and Dennis were left behind.
Yeah, there's just a few people behind.
Yeah, I just noticed. The
I
situation
don't know
has
if you
changed.
noticed.
So,
Oh no, someone's forgetting the wheel. Don't fucking forget the
is
fucking
Frabo
wheel.
alive?
Yes.
So, Frabo, what would you say about this race situation currently?
Wait. What with this race? I don't know.
Davi has six
Okay.
men here.
I know perfectly this stage. I almost lost the qualification last year in this stage on the World Championship. So the stage is of course for the mountain rider. Because can you make a zoom of the slopes of the last two climbs?
Yes. Go.
Okay. Look, very steep. So not very. What is the right word? Very hard.
Very hard.
So
Yes. Steep as well. Correct.
steep. So I don't think I don't think there are possibilities for the 75 mountain. The patch.
Okay, tell me something, Frabo. In this situation, Davi, Dennis left behind. If you were in their shoes, what would you do if you were Davi or Dennis right now?
Dennis suck all the time, and let Davi and Davi take a rope, and yeah, then you know the story.
Take a rope and hang yourself. Yeah, advice from Frabo.
This is why we
Okay, I
invite
want to see the sprint.
Frabo.
I want to see the sprint. I want to see the sprint.
Oh, right,
The
right, right.
sprint.
This is why we invite Frabo to
Piero, go
commentate. It's
to one.
going for Daniel
I
or
think
Dennis?
Daniel or Dennis.
Yes, indeed. So, Dennis
Dennis, Pierre, and then one.
Dennis with his entire team with his main riders behind it still doesn't drop two guys because he still tries to go for the sprints. Is that wise, Bravo? Do you think his puncher here has any chance? Bravo. Is Bravo dead?
I guess he
So I
died.
want to see
Uh,
the results of the first sprint.
Okay.
okay.
I don't know if
Then
my
maybe I have the
PCM. I don't know if
miscommunication.
my PCM will be correct. Keep that in mind. Only Emera's is correct, but it says Daniel. It says Pierre and Dennis. So I don't know if that's correct. As the first climb of the day begins, also a steep one, Monte Maggiore, I believe that's how it's spelled. Time trialists are over for the day. Well, in this case, it was the 76 cobbles for Yubi. Consoni also finishing up. Pierre with 5
Oh,
guys,
fuck, fuck,
Yubi
fuck, fuck,
5
fuck.
guys, Daniel 5 guys, Dennis 2 guys, actual Daniel 6. Antoine has 2 trains of 2. Meanwhile, somewhere behind, Navi and Dennis are in the mud, proverbially speaking, naturally. Uh, do you think, Frabo, that with enough pace it is impossible for them to come back?
Yes, impossible for them because maybe make rest the option to me to see the gap.
Gap is over 53 seconds almost, so it's not ir
So I mean,
I don't know right now.
if they
Sorry,
want to survive with
irreparable.
3 riders in front,
Yeah. But they're about to close it. Davi at least has that chance. He's trying desperately to close it now, and he's gonna make it. He might make it. He made it. Davi makes it. Dennis is about to make it as well.
Dennis, of course, to be sucking his way back into the group.
Oh, but
Pierre
Pierre goes
attacking,
with
but good
Roland
for
because
Pierre because
he
he
knows.
doesn't know how much hard is this stage. So
That
and
is true.
good
That is
move for
true.
Pierre.
I've seen uh, all the climbs in here, well, except maybe this one, but it still has some steep parts, but it's not really hard, are very steep. So,
Very, very steep.
Davi and Dennis are back, but Davi lost half of his team. Dennis comes back and only has one man in the front, so he gets 4 guys. Dennis now only 3. Let's see if how much energy did this comeback really cost? Frabo, you say you know the stage really well. Would you say that it's really a big mistake to attack at this point,
Yes,
only with one rider,
mostly yes.
especially?
So I want to see who did the second in the QM.
We'll need to check PCM, but like I said, not reliable, but it says Dennis.
How did that
Maybe.
happen?
Wait, Dennis? No. No,
You can't
UB,
be Dennis.
UB actually. It's
Really?
Team
Okay.
Bahrain Merida. That's what PCM says. I don't know if it's correct or not.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, I
8,
wasn't looking. It could very well
8
be
for
correct.
Pierre and 8 for Hughes. So
I trust you.
No, it's what PCM says. I don't trust PCM to be honest, unless I'm the host. In that case, it's all correct.
So for now, the situation is very interesting now.
Pierre now has help here. Yubi arrives with one of the tunes and pulls, and Daniel gets slow tour here, his puncher. So everyone yet again attacking the Italian, and one somehow is caught in the middle of it.
I am just gonna do my best impression of being an Italian.
Words from one of our men in the field, Tuan 382. Bravo, if you had to play this stage with this lobby and attack at some point, where would you do it?
Attack. Hey, attacking in this time, in this stage. Attacking maybe. I don't think attacking would be a good move. Maybe attacking would be a good move only after we stacking all the stage. Uh, we stacking all the stage and attacking the last 4 kilometers to go. Would be a good move. And
Dennis trying to get rid of every single person in his group. After wheel sucking for quite a few kilometers indeed. Uh, Interesting. Tuan with the double train.
fun, fun. I don't see you.
No, I'm not speaking.
Fun. But did you go 85? Did you go
No,
85
no,
last
I didn't.
kilometers of last stage or 80 or less?
What do you think? What? Last stage?
That's stage
In
you
the
won.
last stage, did you go 85 when you attacked after your attack or less?
71.
No. So yeah, I think the big ever was from the back first stage. Okay.
So everyone is back together, but Pierre insists yet again in continuing his efforts. Is he gonna pay for this effort, probably?
Mm, what?
Is Pierre gonna pay for the effort he's spending here by attacking twice?
This is not an attack for the point. It's an attack to arrive.
Yes, but do you think it's gonna work, or will he just lose energy and when he most needed, he's gonna be passed by the others?
I think I want to see if there is someone with the uh, 72 behind.
No, everyone has 3 riders or less, so no. All punchers here.
I don't
Daniel is gonna
think
get him back quickly.
Okay,
I'm
Daniel
gonna play.
closes second, Davi third, because Emea has this system where I don't think when people can steal points.
And honestly, now okay, I think
Daniel is about to get,
Daniel wants pace because he wants to attend his 72.
actually,
I'm not sure, but Danny supposed to want pace.
yeah,
Who
Dennis
will
has
pace?
the 80, Dennis has the 80 man guy, his 80 mountain guy in the break. But Daniel is actually controlling the front of the race and probably
And
be
this is
only
not
waiting,
with pace.
should be waiting for his 72 rider. But he
He's
doesn't.
going faster at 59 as well, I think.
Oh, he's nuts.
In front,
Oh, you just. No, I'm not gonna retire
gap,
him yet.
gap, 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 gap.
Here? Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
gap. And
accidental gap.
Yeah,
He's
but it's
closed it
fixed. It's
himself.
fixed, yeah.
maybe the gap is also growing. So there was an old, now the gap is growing again. I don't know, I don't know. 30 kilometers, I think too much. Flat.
Indeed.
UV relay
Agree
71
with
with
this.
the Bilbao, so he maybe can get them back.
We ask, we hear one asking for cooperation with Tuyubi and trying to get their 72 guys back. It just might be too little too late.
Yeah, but at least we have to try over the
Yeah,
flat
no,
parking, right?
naturally. And Pierre with his three riders maintains 145 distance. Joining him is Dennis with Dumoulin, his 80 mountain rider. Everyone else is in the back. As we see George Sofrino launching his game. Last minute update.
Incredible!
It's amazing! Pierre now putting his 80 mountain rider to pace.
Okay. Remember,
Swan is
like now we
instigating
have
the mind games.
did also another 8 points, I think, in the
Uh,
KOM. We
I'm,
did 1, 2, 3.
I'm not Pierre did 1, 2, 3, yes.
So let's see the points. Yeah, yeah, and 8 points.
I don't know what's the system here to be honest.
So right now, only in this stage, Pierre did 21 points. For now, in this
There's
stage.
still over 20 kilometers of flight to go, around 20 kilometers of flight to go, and Pierre has 2.5 minutes almost. Is it enough, Bravo?
He's pacing with which man?
He's facing with Pache, the 80 mountain guy.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have Juan and Daniel doing the same in the peloton.
For me, the big favorite is Dennis because has good possibilities now attacking from the back. And you see, behind nobody's pacing.
Yeah, I mean, there's Daniel and Juan, but not at a high rhythm. No, they're
You
just.
do you call it this shit pacing?
No,
For
no,
me,
no.
no.
Frabo always straight to the point. That's how we like to hear Frabo talk in his commentaries.
But one had to run
Uh,
ahead.
so
And
the gap is also growing now.
And now the gap is going down for the 72 mountain riders, which proves how slow the pace was. 3 minutes. Does Daniel have this in the bag? He's less than 20 kilometers, almost 10 kilometers left for the climb to start.
GPM, I'm not so sure. But maybe he did.
They all talk a lot in chat, but like
Yeah.
they do nothing about it.
Remember that he sacrificed his 85 and 80
Well,
and
if he does first
75
and
for
Dennis
this
does
thing.
second, Twan only has to worry about making third since he won the first stage anyway, so I would say the others should be doing something more other than Twan.
Mm-hmm.
3:21.
But the problem is, you want
There's absolutely not enough space yet, but the gap is starting to stabilize at least.
mm, I mean, I think the gap will be the same, will be also 3 minutes on the top of the climb. I'm sure of that.
Question is, will Pierre have saved enough energy for the final one?
I'm sure his leader is full. I'm sure, completely sure
Yes,
of that.
right now. Talking to the final climb after doing this one. Can he get the full bars there after that descent?
I think another gap is making now. The list.
And the 72 mountain riders actually, at least Yubi's joined. Twans as well.
We removed a solid 30 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Okay.
Things we can be proud of as a team. Great cooperation. Good to see that the Italian
Who
gold
pasted? Who
die is
pasted also
supposed
the
to be.
75 of, I think, yes, of course. I mean, also the 75 pieces. It's impossible that I made a so good that.
Of course, Davi just
Meanwhile,
playing a permanent game of
Pierre's
not doing
80
anything.
Mountain Rider has ended the day, and Pierre now has Puncher and Climber, and Davi in his wheel with Dumoulin, 80
What
Mountain
is
Rider.
doing, Pierre? I mean, he pasted with the 75 or not?
No. He faced with the 80 Mountain guy, and now he's using the. He's working for the 75 guy, I would say, because he's in the wheel of Olan.
That's so dumb.
Can't disagree. While everyone here seems to be looking for the climber, there goes Tuan with Guillaume Martin, Nicolas Zete, and Jesus Herrera.
If this was a good move.
Yeah, but everyone reacts.
Naturally, Dennis is always in the back. No shocker there.
We all now.
Okay, let's see the intermediate climb. Well, the intermediate sprint of the climb. So we have, yeah, Pierre still pushing with the climber and still has the puncher on his wheel, and Dumoulin naturally just following. Difference is around 3 minutes, so Frabo was pretty much on point that it would be 3 minutes, now a bit less as Michalanda goes for it.
Why pacing for the 75 mountain?
And Daniel doing the same thing, but at this point it's the final part of the climb, so it's normal. Or expected at least. Davi meanwhile maintains the puncher as protection. Interesting. So here no surprises, Pierre did the 1-2 on the intermediate KOM with Davi.
Oh, I don't think he did the 1-2.
Pretty sure he did. Let me check. Again, PCM, but oh no, he did. Yeah, I mean if PCM is correct, you're probably right.
Did.
I thought Dennis
So,
wasn't gonna move for, but
5
yeah,
points for
intermediate
Dennis.
sprints is his deal.
5 points for Dennis.
Yes, then Pierre again. I don't know if he counts twice because of the mayor's rules. And then
Yeah.
Mikalan from you.
Dennis.
Okay, Pierre desperately trying to drop Dumoulin. Yubi very far from them, but trying to close that distance. It's not going to be easy. He enters the climb with 13 seconds advantage. At this point, Davi and Tuan will have 3 riders. And Pierre still working for his puncher. Final climb of the day. Does he have it here? Does he have it here? Because he might have it here if he can pass.
Dennis could attack him and fuck him. I mean, completely.
Yes, that could happen. Yes, but if he manages to get both riders through this climb, he pretty much has this in the bag.
Because 5
Oh,
points of difference.
Yubi desperately attacking with Landa. 1 minute distance. He still make that front group. There is no big reaction in the back. They try and pace. They do not attack, they just pace. KOM about to be crossed again. I think it's going to be Pierre and Dennis, absolutely, but can he take the puncher though? Let's see.
You can take the QM, team play.
I mean, it's in his interest to not be attacked, I guess.
So, if I was in Pierre, put one rider following Dennis and the other alone.
Yeah. Oh, but Landa, Bardev, and now all the other ATQ mountain guys are desperately trying to pace them back. Dennis with Roglic a little bit behind, but he has place pretty much almost guaranteed.
And he should pace now, of course.
But he doesn't. He doesn't. 41 seconds. This might cost them precious seconds. 40
No,
seconds.
I want to see behind. I want to see behind.
Oh, behind we have Davi. One attacking. Daniel trying to follow. Yubi trying to follow. Twan goes around with Martin.
Tuan
25
again.
seconds. 25 seconds. Can he break it? Can he close it? Can he close it? Oh, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Pierre now desperately pacing with Pierre Roland. 18 seconds. And the sprint is about to be launched. It might be all she wrote for Twan. But he can still get that third place, which would be gold for him. He passes Roland. It's going to be a sprint. Pierre has the puncher. He has it in the back.
Yeah, of course.
And there he goes. There he goes. He has it in the back. Twan isn't going to reach them.
Yeah.
And Pierre wins.
No,
Pierre wins.
okay. I want to see the result of that place.
Third place is Twan.
And
Guaranteed.
Tuan again.
Oh, and fourth is going to be Davi or Daniel. It's Daniel. It's Daniel. No, it's Daniel. Davi fifth. UB sixth. And at the end of the day, crime pays off. It's a lesson we take from this.
Incredible for Tuan. So.
It compensates for Dennis. Crime is of course a matter of speech. Naturally, the man didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But Pierre gets a major win.
Pierre is leading, isn't he?
Oh, Tuan is leading.
Probably yes.
Pierre.
No.
No, he took a lot of KOM.
I mean, he took a lot of KOMs indeed. I'm waiting. Emir will update me in a bit.
Yeah, Pierre is leading. I see you immediately. Of course, Pierre.
Emir will update me in a bit.
No, I will update you in less than a bit.
Alright.
Up there, 35. There, 35. And will be another 6 days. Maybe fifth. Maybe fifth. Maybe fifth. So 25 points. From now, the provisional standing is first. And I send you the screen.
We are waiting for the screen. As we go for a very quick flash interviews with our guys here in voice chat. One look at the replay before that. So here naturally Pierre had all the advantage with his puncher. It was almost impossible for him to lose unless he had mismanaged him in a very big way. And he's a very competent sprinter, so natural win. Twan takes advantage of the chaos behind and yet again makes another good result. Ladies and gentlemen, Twan is in contention for the inline final. Twan, what's the deal?
Well, attacking PCM again got rewarded this race. And I think it will be. What was the score for Dennis on the other stage? Not
Dennis
good.
was not good. He was like fourth, I believe, in points.
I think we still have a very tight battle for the win. I think it's going to be very hard for Yubi and Davi.
Hold on.
Correct.
So here is the current GC as
four.
given by Frabo. Pierre leading 199 points. Twan second 152.
Put it in the stream.
Yeah, I'm about to put it. I'm just gonna say it first. Daniel third 125. Dennis fourth 124. Davi fifth 62 and UB sixth with 50 points. We are about to move this to the stream. So.
Can you send the screenshot in DM to me?
Yes.
You want to see the screenshot? Okay.
Frabo, can you share it in voice text here? I'm gonna put it in the stream as well.
Okay.
And we will end the flash interviews separator because we want to put the GC. We are currently adding a new source. Make sure that everything is correct. And this is the GC according to. Oh, download it first, actually. So we're about to have the GC as given by Bravo. There we have it. Beautiful. Just get it.
Where is it?
It's in the live stream, and Bravo's gonna put it in the voice text channel. How if you can.
Okay. So Pierre is winning comfortably, and then a gap of 45 points.
It's Davi and
Mhm.
Hubi are completely out.
Yes.
Yes.
It's between me, Daniel, and Dennis.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have a fight, mostly with 4 people. The other 2 are out of it. Daniel and Dennis 1 point difference in the fight for third place, but they can still make it into the first one. And Tuan and Pierre are leading in positions 2 and 1 respectively. So they are the major favorites at this point. But we still have one stage to go. Is the lobby up? Oh yes, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tuan could have called me. Thank you. Oh yes, and I
Oh, I didn't
also.
realize you weren't in yet.
And thank you, Emil, for the confirmation of results. Uh, Bravo's counts. Bravo counts 199 for Pierre. It's 191 according to Emil. 152 for Tuan. 127 for Dennis. So 2 point difference. We'll also show Emil's. As I prepare the image to be added. Bravo, big favorites for now.
Because I calculated perfectly everything, but I don't know.
Currently, with this, I don't know as well. I'm gonna put in as because so he is the organizer, so we'll see who is right or not.
He's the
He is the capo.
okay, no, but yeah.
Here we have our GC. It's updated according to MR. And we are looking at the final stage. Luz Ardidon Frabo. You know the stage particularly well. Would you say Dennis can make up for the distance here?
Stage, yeah, okay.
I don't have the XML. What was the points on the H kind of orca climb?
And
Wait, one.
Ten?
I'm gonna send you the GC according to ML, which probably
Yeah.
is the most accurate. It's in VC, and I'm gonna ping you. Yeah, there we go. As we launch for the final stage of the day, can't one upset everyone and their mom? Let's see. This can be a historic day for the
people got the
PCM
points of the
World
sprint.
competitor. What, sorry?
People got the points of the sprint.
We will check this later. Right now we are launching the stage. Saint-Jérôme Luzardidon is the final stage of the day. It's finished that most of us PCM players have played more than once. In this moment of the season especially, particularly.
Can I just say I've never played this stage before?
That can't be true, sorry.
Yeah, I don't play that much road.
Oh, true, but still, I'm sure you played this at some point.
The stage is of
One attacks with Rossetto and Consoni, so 77 sprints Simone Consoni and Stefano Rossetto, but Yubi places.
I say you a thing, man.
A lot of meat.
Sorry?
in
If
here.
you have enough, if you have someone in the front, you can team attack on the second climb and on the second big climb. You can attack.
The
Bravo.
first big
If you
climb.
have, because with an attack, if you have, you can attack and with the 80 and the 83 on the second big climb.
So the first category after DHC, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have someone in front,
That would
because
be
you don't need because on the
Kalasu.
two melee you don't need any help. It's very steep.
So Pierre, Juan, Yubi, Tuan has Puncher, Yubi has Puncher, exactly, and Pierre has Puncher. And Dennis naturally brings Puncher. Daniel brings Puncher, 72 Mountains, 69 Mountain, which is the 77 Sprinter. Davi is the only one that I haven't seen place anyone in the break. Looks like Davi isn't really in the mood for breaks right
You'll be
now.
the only one facing.
Yeah.
Davi doesn't want to break as well, so.
Doesn't seem to be in the mood for breaks. Alright, after this we will try and talk with some of the protagonists of tonight's final. No loyalty, says one in the PCM Italia chat.
Yeah.
Love it. Meanwhile, Juan being chased by Pierre. Dennis plus Sprinwagon. He's aiming for that sprint. Daniel places 77 Sprinter as well. Everyone is caught except for these three and Tuan.
After this
Yubi, why are you?
Bobby is pacing. Okay.
Just let this go. Let Daniel and Dennis
You
face.
should
They're
defend
fucked if this goes.
place.
Just
Should not.
let
He's
Daniel
fighting
and
for
Dennis
top
face.
10.
Yubi.
He's fighting for
Don't
top
race.
10.
Your race doesn't matter. It's done. Let Daniel and Dennis pace.
Yubi, if
Don't
you
ride
have...
them to the fucking... No, Yubi.
Sure.
Yes.
Kobe is fighting
Yubi.
for top 10 in a
Staying
lobby of
against me
6.
and Pierre and supporting the Italians if you do this.
He's not here, so I don't know if he's listening to you right now. But no way he isn't here.
Do you remember who last time fought for top 10 in a lobby of 6 people?
yes. 8 people actually. It was a fighting for top 10 in an 8 people lobby. That was hilarious.
I guess. So Kobe is worse than an enemigo.
Not really sure what UB is doing, but let's see. I mean, his race is pretty much over, I assume. There's maybe a small chance if maybe if he closes with a win, he could do top 3.
The last players placing, the last 2 players in GC placing.
I have no idea. Davi might still want to save face, but I don't know what's the point for him to spend manpower at this point as well. Seems a little bit weird. I don't know why. Davi doing the same thing as Yubi does not make sense. I don't know what's going on in here, but
I mean, you try to team us, I can do it down.
Oh no.
It's a fun final, to be honest. Meanwhile, we're about to get in 8 kilometers the first points of this final. One quick question: can you win this? Do you think so? Do you believe
Yes, if he doesn't pace.
it? Okay. Bravo, can Tuan win this? Prediction.
With you should do my tactics. My tactics.
Your tactics are team
Remember
attack
one
and
against
other tampering of results, so you have to be more specific.
my result. My result was winning with more than a minute in the
uh,
World Championship against Leo
let's do a quick
Bandit.
poll. Let's do a quick poll in the chat. Is Davi pacing for damage? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
One, let's take up.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not gonna pace, they can do whatever they want.
now
They're
Dennis.
gonna lose to Pierre if they let him go. If they wanna play like idiots, they wanna play like idiots. It's not my fault.
Yeah, they're fighting for 5th place.
Oh,
It's open.
and let's see the Oh, Kaon hasn't begun
that.
yet. Want to see what's going on here. Now Dennis and Yubi pacing. I don't know, still don't know what Yubi is doing. He can just wheel suck the entire race and no one will expect him to work.
Yeah, just let the race happen. Don't do anything. Just sit there and enjoy the ride.
On the other hand, I have no idea what Davio is doing as well because he's uh, at the same time that he's closing the difference to the break, he's pretty much
Too
taking
soon,
everyone
it's
else
too soon
behind
now.
him. So let's see the fight for the KOM, first one of the day.
It's too soon.
Daniel trying to uh, maintain control of the brake, see if he can. I don't think he can add to the first place of the KOM with his 69 Sprinter when there's punches in here. With his 67 Sprinter, sorry. 77. But Dennis is gonna try and steal it from Tuan, and he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, he can steal it
They
if he
should
wants.
fight also for the sprint.
Davi is about to reach them, and the peloton is not far behind. 36 seconds to Davi, and from Davi to E1 it's 36, 39 now. So around 1 minute and 7 seconds now of difference between both groups. And we have intermediate sprint 8 kilometers. We have Simone Consoni still working for Errada by Tuan. Pierre has
On a vegan easy.
his three guys in Groenewegen here, the main favorite because I can see Pierre has for some reason it isn't working. There we go, Gautier.
Continue your action, Tuan.
Yes.
One is gonna try and take this one. Pierre working with the 77 Sprinter, Puncher, and who's the other guy?
You have enough yellow to until the. You have enough yellow till the intermediate sprint.
Yes,
Fun.
easily. Easily.
Consoni desperately pulling Errada. It seems like he's gonna take the sprint, but Groenewegen and Duval trying to close that gap. And Dennis is attacking. He's sprinting, and there goes Tuan. Does a 1-2.
Oh, GG
Dennis
Tuan, GG
second,
Tuan.
and Daniel comes behind.
15
Then
points, easy.
Davi and Pierre. But at this point, they're out of points. So Tuan getting an important step to try and improve his classification with this intermediate sprint win. 15 points intermediate sprint for Tuan, indeed it's very useful, but now he still has to close the deal with a stage win, or at least finishing
So now we have
well ahead of Pierre.
now he's to Pierre. He's immediately. What is the classification of fucking Emil?
I'm sending it to you, and it's on my stream, but I'm gonna send it to you by the end.
No, I'm going to watch that. Okay, don't stay focused on this.
I'm posting it there again. Okay.
So from now, he's now only 24 points behind.
Okay, 24 points behind, but see if I can remember who took this KOM.
So what you're telling me is basically I can just let Davi go, and I don't have to care. I just need to beat Pierre.
No. Yes, yes. If you
I
care about the
suppose so.
KQM,
I suppose
you need
I guess. Yeah.
take more or less another 5 points on the KQM, and then you can.
You could do that, yeah.
Then you should be focused on beating.
Oh, Yubi left the group. Daniel is the one
Let him go.
facing.
Let everyone go. Let everyone go. Don't worry.
Oh shit. I still had him on relay, so he fucking blocked the whole train. Yeah, Pierre can't go.
Pierre going with 4 riders. Consoni is
Pierre,
returning that his job
he
is
just,
done.
like, he just faces straight into a fucking block as well. Brilliant.
Dennis with 4
I
riders.
don't understand why he closes this, because it's perfect if Davi just goes.
Well, maybe he's not with a calculator in hand. That tends to happen to a lot of us during the actual stage.
Yeah.
Or
Davi is going really fast up this mountain.
maybe he thinks he really
He's
has
just
a
going
shot
for
at
as
the win.
little support as possible for everyone.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad strategy for him because he knows that in the energy management there's only probably Dennis in the lobby to rival him.
Yeah.
Ruby against Pierre. Quel result letting Ruby go?
Don't know what Pierre is trying to achieve here. I know he wants to win, obviously, but how he plans to do it, I don't think he realizes that even if he finishes behind Davi, he still has a chance to win if he finishes ahead of Twan in the stage. One reads
Yeah,
two
well, we
man.
need to make sure Davi doesn't take everything, because then it's done anyway. That's also true, but okay, I don't understand why Yubi is this.
Oh, that is too much behind.
I don't understand what Yubi is playing for.
Honor, I guess.
Yeah, no, nothing much to gain here like this.
Right. Right in chat for top 10.
Tough one. Aye. No, we won't do him like that. Unfortunately, the pace is so high that
Much love,
there's
man. Much
no
love. That was
chance.
funny. Oh man, I'm dying here. I forgot to check the front of the race, but it's Lana that's gonna take the KOM, followed by Dennis, followed by Daniel, followed by Twan.
Who is the second, the better Dennis? Moulin or Aulich?
Who?
The
From Dennis?
better Dennis.
It's the 80 Mountain guy. No, wrong. It's the 80 Mountain guy. It's Dumo.
Yeah.
Yes. At this point, we have confirmation, unofficial confirmation, that there are celebrations in France right now, wherever Daniel Nico may live. There's celebrations because in a six-man lobby, someone is fighting for the 7th place. For top 7, sorry. It's funny, but we'll let Hubie do his thing because I'm sure he has his own idea. Maybe he wants to win a stage because he already lost the final anyway. Can't blame him on that, to be honest.
Attack one. Too soon, too soon. Completely too soon.
One on the run. Pierre following with his puncher. Pierre still has the man here. One places his puncher back in the peloton. He might need it if the gap is closed by Pierre and Daniel now as well.
I don't know what I did. I broke energy management to take the fucking points on the Port de Balais.
Yeah, I don't think you should have worried that much with that as you did.
Yeah, I fucked it.
If you think you fucked it and there's still time for you to recover, that might be for the best. Oh, but Pierre is moving. Everyone and their mom is moving now. Dennis with 3 guys, Daniel with 2 guys, and Yubi with 2 here. None of which is London, by the way. There goes London being caught up by Pierre. Pierre loses the puncher. Pierre is going to reach Tuan. Yubi following with Landa. Dennis leaving E3, and Pierre is about to close the distance. 22 seconds.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
There's a crazy race going on right now in
Yeah,
Greece.
crazy, crazy, crazy. Going for the already going for the
Bravo, is Pierre throwing
could be.
too much energy at this chase that he just did?
Yes, but also one.
Well, yeah, Tuan we already established that he is. And here we go, Daniel.
Yeah, Picono as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Davi is winning the stage at this point.
Yes.
That's already clear.
Yes. Which was what he was going to do anyway if people didn't chase him like that, because he's not a threat in GC anyway.
Yeah.
Davi is going a Budamonte, man, with this.
Davi is.
Now it is the 59 party.
I mean, if Davi wants, he can swap someone the 80 of someone.
Indeed.
But he's not doing it.
He's really saving the energy for those final climbs. He's betting on a stage win. Meanwhile, Dennis is going to try and steal that KOM. 1.8 to go, followed by Lando, followed by Martin. And there is Pierre trying to bridge to them. Oh boy, you'd be really chasing a lot of, spending a lot of energy there to chase. We are starting to enter the realm of drama.
Where do we go?
It's Dennis. No, it's Yubi, and Dennis second, and the third goes for Pierre. And the fourth for Dennis.
No, the fourth for
No, the fourth for Pierre. For Pierre. You're correct. Forgot. It's Landa. It's Yubi, Dennis, Yubi, and Pierre. Meanwhile, Yubi taking 2 guys with him. Pierre on the Dennis on the wheel with Dumoulin. E2 we have Tuan 2 guys, Pierre 2 guys, and Roglic from Dennis.
one you're pacing for your barrel for Pierre. I think you, and also you want to for you a second place is good or not? One.
Well,
I prefer to get first.
it's Tuan, and I know Tuan very well, and if I know something is that Tuan doesn't have the habit or idea of ever playing for second place, much like any of us in this chat does. We play to win, good or bad.
The only place I think it's okay to play for second is in Kairen, when you have launched like the perfect attack, but someone has managed to get on your wheel, just play for the 6 or 7 points.
Yeah, but that's different. That's
Fine.
not playing for second place out of the blue. That's playing because it's the only option you have left. And here, there's no need to. I mean, it's a final. You either get first and you have the chance to do so, or what are you even doing here?
Mm-hmm.
It looks strange. Seeing Gobi in on the final.
Frabo, let's talk about the situation here. Roglic is currently isolated, and Dennis's other guy, the 80 mountain man, is in the front. Would you think that his strategy of taking some KOM points by riding in the wheels of UB is going to work in his favor?
Gobi will not win. I'm sure.
No, that
Gobi
I
won't
know. I'm
win.
talking about the fact that Dennis is taking advantage of this attack to get some KOM points. Is this going to help him, or it's costing more energy than it should to do more?
He should, for me, he when he did the attack, he thought about the KOMs, but now he's thinking more about helping Roglic if he wants to attack.
Indeed.
For me, Dennis should attack at have
Second to last.
to go.
Or last? I didn't hear you, sorry.
5k to the top
Sure.
of this guy.
The top of this one. Okay.
Yes.
Why did you just attack?
Zero
It's attack because he
idea.
has Munen.
I guess he's trying to drop Dumala at this point.
He wants to drop him, he can drop him.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very confused. Very confusing stage so far.
Davi
Davi
attacking.
going with Carapaz and Bernal. Pierre following with his two riders left. Daniel as well, Twan as well, and Dennis holds on with Primoz Roglic. Definitely preparing the attack. Dennis at some point later.
Then he's what the fuck is waiting now? Okay.
Over 1.5 minutes.
For
He
sure,
got
look
dropped.
Dennis, look
He's
Dennis.
positioned himself. He doesn't care.
Two.
He doesn't care.
Two.
Dennis.
About what?
He had the
Stage?
opportunity to go for an attack and set it up like Fabo said, but he didn't care.
He did set it up. I mean, we were talking about that. We were confirming
No,
that.
no, no. That was the moment.
No, yeah, I'm saying
was
he
in
had
the
the
right spot.
opportunity.
Face was dead.
No, I know. I'm saying we talked about that he was definitely setting it up, so I'm a bit surprised that he didn't go with it at this point. Indeed.
Like, he had the moment to
Yeah, I know,
launch and he didn't.
Yeah, and he didn't. He's still following Davi for some bizarre reason.
He knows Davi is winning.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad assumption. So let's see if his strategy is going to work out. Perhaps he is playing it smart here. Meanwhile, KOM goes for.
Yeah, is pushing over the top.
It's going to be Dennis. It is.
Dennis, of course.
Oh, Dennis takes the KOM. Yubi has to S-quader at the top of the climb. We all know what that means. And Pierre's going to make third. Dennis still behind him, now trying to take advantage of his movement. Daniel follows immediately behind, and Juan is now gonna pace a little bit to make sure the difference doesn't grow and is closed once at once. 1 minute for Landa and Dumoulin, so this break is obviously not gonna work. Let's see what Dennis does here.
Daniel is fucked if this happens. Like, someone needs to pace, and it has to be Daniel.
Daniel is the.
Actually, there.
No. Daniel is. I'm checking GC. He's a fourth. Okay. 2
Oh,
points away from Dennis indeed.
yeah. Dennis is up the road. Davi is just playing for stage victory. Pierre should be completely fine with this, because Dennis is getting second by Njubi. And, well, I'm fine with
It's
this as
impossible
well.
that he goes. He arrives. It's completely impossible. It's completely impossible.
Yeah? But if the gap just here plummets and it's all of a sudden 3 minutes, like he has
Daniel's
to at least
pacing. Daniel's
59 pace
pacing.
behind it.
Daniel's now pacing. See if it's
Yeah,
still
I
in
mean
time.
he's not pacing hard, of course.
Yeah, naturally. But
He has taken his responsibility.
I want to see at what rate will the gap be if it still exists at the top of the tournament. As we all know, I don't think we even need to introduce this climb. Everyone playing this game knows how it goes. Difference around 157. So Daniel just controlling it, not really letting it increase, but not really working that hard to reduce it. Dennis still expecting for another moment, it seems, to make his move. See? Oh, there goes Yubi. Dumoulin trying to chase him. This might be uh, another nail in Yubi's classification, final classification, of course.
Oh, but it could be. I'm not sure.
What? Problem? Sorry, can't hear you.
I mean, right now, Kubi. Sorry,
UV what? You cut again?
is in front of
Yes,
Davi.
yes. Right now,
I know.
correct. Right now, but it's not really a big lead. And Pierre desperately pacing himself to get to one. Davi is taking his time closing it. Dennis isn't making any effort for it naturally. So if Davi didn't want to work right now, he wouldn't have to, and Dennis could have paid for his bluff right there. Meanwhile, 17 seconds, 15 seconds advantage from UB to Dennis. Uh,
I think Dumoulin is more than the land.
uh,
But he stuck it all down here.
Absolutely, yes. Uh, and Dennis being Dennis, he'll know how to use it even with the tree difference in the climbing material apartment. Daniel now making a move, trying to reach the two men in the front. Davi is following, then Pierre, and Antoine is the final man behind Dennis. But Pierre loses. Pierre loses one of his guys. Pierre loses his 80 mountain guy.
Yeah, he's been going way too fast with his 83, so we're losing
Oh,
that car.
oh, it's too soon. Daniel as well. Antoine is in play here, and there we go.
Barely any earlier than Davi.
So Antoine,
But Dennis got free ride.
Italians aside, Tuan has done the best energy management because that is just caught up to his helper, but still has it, and Darby finally loses the final guy. So as we expected, Dennis finally having the 80 mountain to help Roglic. Not a no surprise there. And now Dennis going.
Dennis.
Tuan trying to follow UV. I don't think he has anything left in the tank after that major attack. Everyone trying to follow Dennis. Dennis trying to finish this off with the win.
The question is, does he want to carry the 80 over?
That's a big question. Let's see. No, no.
He's not going to be able
Dumoulin is
to.
dead.
No.
Dumoulin is dead.
Mm.
Cannot take him over. And now let's see if anyone.
Unless we let him.
But what would be the point in that?
Good question.
Give him free help.
Yeah, I guess.
One ramping up the pace, trying to finish off Dumoulin, who after being dead for a bit recovered, but is again
Daniel is connected.
dying. And Daniel has just connected. Interesting. I didn't even notice that. Had no idea he was even
Didn't
absent.
say in the chat.
What?
It didn't say in the chat that he had
Indeed, indeed.
disconnected.
Everyone down to the final man. If I had to bet my house, I would say UB is obviously the guy with less energy, given that he was in the break. Dennis is going
Yeah.
to take the KOM.
Dennis
UB will
taking this
be
pretty
second.
much
Daniel
free.
is third. And I'll be fourth. So Dennis takes it for free. Dumoulin is only 1 minute behind. That's now at seventh place. And he will try to ramp him down and make him close that gap, but for a while. Right now, everyone is recovering energy, and Dumo is 142 behind.
Lol.
Will be yet again.
He's closing it for some reason. Just let the guy go. See what other people do.
Dumoulin desperately trying to reach, asks for water, 117. I don't think he'll make it. Depends on the pace here. But the climb is, the descent is really not that long at this point. Almost over. Dennis
I
is
mean,
the
there's
only
just
one.
no pace.
Dennis is
Everyone maintaining at like the lowest effort possible without dropping.
Impossible for the mm,
Yeah, it just doesn't have the downward stuff.
indeed. Now it is, let's see, yeah, it's clear at this point that Dumoulin isn't going to make it. So, one last look at him, and His workday is over. And now we have 14 kilometers to go, 6 men, 6 climbers. Trouble. Your bets, quick bets.
Bet. Okay. Bet on David.
UV goes again. I think Dennis might have this one. That's my opinion, of course. But Tuan still has a word to say about this general classification if you can do a good result. Can Tuan shock the world, Fravo? Oh, here's Dumoulin.
No.
Here's Dumoulin. The price was too low, man. I knew this was gonna happen.
It's just 59.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing more, nothing less.
That's what I'm saying. It was too low. So I was almost sure this was gonna happen. I even talked about it earlier. Yubi is allowed to go. Dennis is the only one that doesn't
Should go
want that.
more than 59.
Dennis doesn't want Yubi to go because naturally he wants to take the win if he still has wants to have a shot at the GC. So Dennis naturally finally has to work on something out of this stage. Daniel disconnected again. Juan,
We're going with caps.
Juan follows Dennis. Pierre follows Tuan. Davi follows Tuan, and Daniel follow. I mean Daniel at this point is the AI, but
Yes, yeah.
now Davi. Oh, okay, we have a pause here.
Daniel disconnected again.
Yes, indeed. We have a pause here for waiting for Daniel to return.
Daniel probably got fucked by the energy management on the AI by the previous time already, so.
Oh, crashing man, just broke again. Flex again.
As soon as we are done here with the stage, I would like to hear you guys here, or at least one because I don't see you here. Hear you here, Tuan, hear you here, before you go to PCM Italy, so we can just go there after. So we can conclude this stream first. We'll see what Tuan has to say about the events that are about to happen on this final climb. Use Alida. And Dennis, they'll make it to Morales for a bit longer. They catch up to Hubie. Now they're not on Hubie's wheel. Everyone else trying to find the position that works for them. Dennis is ramping up the pace.
Dennis again.
Using
Me.
Dumoulin for the attack.
Tuan should let Pierre. You think?
Well, Pierre doesn't really care if Dennis wins or not. At this point, if Dennis, I mean, he would care, but he would need to just make second if
I don't know why.
Um,
And always.
Tuan attacking. No one responding immediately, but they are ramping up the pace. Tuan about to catch Dennis. 16 seconds, 4.8 kilometers.
Pierre no good.
What?
No, Pierre good.
Yeah, but there goes Davi. Davi ramping up the pace, trying to bridge that gap by himself, not waiting on anyone. Yubi is probably not good on energy right now. Daniel isn't even here. He is now. And Pierre, let's see if he can close the gap. Going for it slowly. 3.2 kilometers. Dennis and Tuan. Tuan trying to make history. Davi goes behind. Pierre and Daniel are still here. Yubi is behind as expected. 2.6 kilometers to go. 17 seconds. Tuan trying to make history happen. Davi is close. Daniel is just behind, and Pierre comes in their wheel. 25 seconds, 29 seconds, 1.5 to go. The sprint is close. The sprint is close. They have to close it now. They have to close it now. They have to close it now. They're not going to close it. Can they close it? Final push from Daniel. Tuan preparing with Dennis. Tuan is going to take the GC. Can he? No, Daniel. Daniel comes back from the dead. And it's going to be Daniel second place. Dennis is going to win the stage. Tuan is going to be third.
No,
so little.
And man, I think Dennis.
I think Dennis comes back. I think Dennis comes back to win the GC in an epic ending. And is followed by
overtake
Pierre, yes, I think you were.
Yeah.
Not sure. Third, fourth. Then Pierre is fourth. Davi
Danny,
is fifth, and Yubi is sixth. I mean, I don't even know where to start. As I expected, since I saw Wingman in the stage, Dennis wins easily. Uh, kind of expected something else out of Davi in this stage, but not much to say here. We just
who win
waiting.
you Flavo?
We are just waiting on confirmation of the actual winner, which we believe to be at this point Dennis.
I think, yeah, I'm completely sure of my classification is
He has over 200 points
uh,
now, and Tuan does not reach that, I believe.
my classification is Dennis, Pierre, Hubi.
Pierre, Hubi.
Dennis Pierre Fan, of course.
Ah, okay. Dennis, Pierre,
I think
Tuan.
I surpassed Pierre.
And Daniel, Hubi, Davi.
You do
Oh wait,
50
he beat
points.
Gavi.
You gain 15 points only on this stage to him. It's gonna depend on the KOMs and such.
He beat Gavi. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. I mean, I don't know what Davi's been doing this entire competition, let alone this final stage.
This is not the same Davi.
Definitely not. Very surprised to see Davi completely uh, out of shape, let's call it like that.
No, Davi did second mini classics.
Yeah, but most of his recent tournaments have not gone to the standard that we have expected from him.
He did
Uh,
shit in
okay,
Champions League.
Let's hear Tuan before we all move to PCM Italia. Tuan, it looks like you're getting the third place. We have yet to confirm it. What did you think went wrong in this stage?
I I hate the fact that I 99 to go over the ballet. If I don't do it, I beat Daniel.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we have the climb that Tuan was talking about. And this was the moment in this climb that the stage might have been decided, or the classification, at least GC, with Daniel getting the second place here. Tuan, still, you got podium. Is it a good result for you?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I didn't expect to do very well today. Um, I after Tuesday, I got a bit of reality check on where my road level is at, and I think with today in the first stage, just aggressive riding paying off again. I mean, this is something that at the highest level, I don't know, people tend to be afraid of something like this to do. And I mean, it paid off. In the second stage, again, Pierre playing very aggressively. I'm able to get away because Davide basically leads me out into my attack. And yeah, I think I played well. I'm very happy with this, and I'll take this confidence into World Championships. I think especially on the inline, I think I can compete on the mountains with the very best. In Tour, this is a little harder as everyone goes for maximum energy management, of course.
Indeed. Do you think you still have a lot to work on your energy management? Yep.
Yeah, of course, there's little things that I don't know. I think
What are we waiting for?
Uh,
I think I need to be
we are waiting
more
for Pierre to
patient
finish.
and learn to rat like Dennis, and I'll become a better player naturally.
What is happening?
I didn't think it mattered very much. Um, just sitting on people's wheels and not working on climbs, but
Apparently
well,
it does, yes.
it does.
Indeed.
So
Welcome to the reality of PCM multi-load.
yeah.
GG, we're ready to confirm that podium for you, and we can do that on PCM Italia if you want to speak with Maya for the flash interview of his.
One,
I mean, I
one.
can't even change your voice shot. So
What was your best result in Champions League?
in Champions League on the road,
Yeah.
Yes.
I got knocked out in the first round of tour, and I didn't play any of the other ones, or inline, I think. I didn't play. I only played one of them, and then I played ITT, I think.
Okay. I completely decided to abandon in Champions League the 10 tires because I didn't have time.
Tuan takes 15 points in the intermediate sprint. He takes 6, 8, 9 in the KOMs. Dennis takes 14, Daniel 14, and Pierre 7. 15, 9, 24, 24. 39, 42, 42, 57. 57 minus 9, 48. It might not be enough. Check. I think it will be enough to pass Pierre. If
Yeah.
if the results are correct, one will indeed make it to the podium. So congratulations on that one.
I was on the podium already.
Yeah,
Just
but there was a possibility that you ended up losing it, is what I mean. Expectations for road in the World Championships, Tom?
I lost by 8 points. What?
Let me go check the results of PCM Italia.
Why does he get 36 points? Is that always? No, it's 35. Shit.
Yeah, wait.
Well,
Why does he have 36 points?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but.
Yeah, you lost by 45
I'm gonna go
points.
to the channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you. See you problem. Hello, Emil. Twan is here. So, final classification, Dennis wins the cup. Well, in this case, the inline part with 271 points. Second is Pierre, 234. Juan is third, 226. Daniel fourth, 214. Yubi fifth, 98. And Lavi sixth, 90. That's surprising, to be honest. Hello, Francesco. And Dennis.
Hi guys. Ma perché devo farle io le interviste? Big Dog, why don't you do the interviews for Swan?
Sure. I'm gonna start with Tuan then. If you want to take the Italian, sorry, afterwards. Tuan, we already talked a little bit about this in the former flash we did in my lobby, but now we can talk a little bit more. What do you think went wrong today for you to not be able to shock the world and get the victory on that last stage? Apparently not hearing Tuan.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
Yeah, my sister came in briefly.
Okay.
Just
I was saying,
minutes.
we already talked a little bit about this, but a little bit more of insight now. What do you think went wrong? You did a great showing, but at the final stage you failed to shock the world and take the victory. What do you think went wrong?
I got too nervous on the Port de Balais, the first climb. I 99'd over the top, which definitely cost me the second place here at least. Just I don't know, just got a bit nervous. I think I played decently well the rest of the stage. Had to play a bit more aggressively and hope to get some KOM points on Pierre. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out.
Alright, as you were down the road and you saw Dennis moving Dumo, we were talking in our own voice chat that he was clearly going to use him to help his 83 mountain guy. Did you think you could do something to prevent his win at this point?
I was very curious to see how it would work out with his energy on Roglic. But he just played it very well, put him on the wheel of UV. UV gave him a free ride for a long time, and maybe we should have tried to drop his helper sooner, but unfortunately we didn't do so.
Indeed. The World Championships start this Friday, yeah, which is tomorrow. So you've been doing well on the road. What are your expectations in the World Championships for road?
I just hope it lasts past the first week. That's all I have to say. I think they're very good players, and I hope I can play as well as I did in this inline tournament, and then I can make it maybe a few rounds.
All right, congratulations on the podium, Tuan, and I think you might be going into some good results in the future. Thank you for being here. We go back to Francesco, who has Bennett, I believe, here.
Arrivo. Allora, quindi a questo punto, innanzitutto direi le classifiche, esporrei le classifiche. Quindi Dennis vince la ITA Cup e probabilmente credo che vinca anche la classifica combinata. Vince innanzitutto l'Inline con 271 punti davanti a Pierre con 234 e Tuan con 226. 214 punti per Daniel che ottiene il quarto posto, 98 punti per Ubi, quinto, e 90 punti per Davi che ottiene il sesto posto, quindi una sorpresa, direi, però non considerato l'andazzo della gara. E quindi con le classifiche non credo che avremo le classifiche complete della ITA Cup per ora, e quindi penso che a questo punto si può salutare il pubblico, si può dare appuntamento a questo punto alle dirette per il campionato mondiale. In realtà sì, te l'ho mandata, sì, me l'hai mandata la classifica completa della ITA Cup, me l'hai mandato? Me l'hai mandata? Sì, abbiamo anche la classifica della ITA Cup, allora ragazzi. E quindi ITA Cup Road vinta da Dennis con 950 punti, Davi è secondo con 574 e Gabì è terzo con 560. Ovviamente questa è soltanto la road, quindi la competizione strada. Quarto posto per Pierre e quinto posto per Ubi. Comunque adesso volevo chiedere a Dennis se è pronto per un'intervista. Silenzio totale.
Dennis.ext ha smesso di funzionare.
Ok, Dennis, siamo di nuovo. Allora, a distanza di 3 giorni siamo di nuovo qua a commentare un'altra vittoria. E a questo punto ti voglio chiedere, per questa stagione, cosa ne pensi della tua stagione italiana? Perché
per questa stagione è tutto, ho vinto molto più delle attese, direi che posso fare una figura di merda al mondiale, che la stagione comunque è salva.
quindi come arrivi a domani che inizierai dall'inline, il tuo primo turno inline sarà domani?
Mi sento un po' come la Juve in questo momento. Il mio obiettivo stagionale era vincere il mondiale, ma siccome ho vinto il campionato faccio finta di dire che il campionato è importante, sono contento. Abbiamo vinto tutto quest'anno, direi che la stagione è ottima.
Leggo un po' di maniavantismo in queste parole, però diamo il beneficio del dubbio. E quindi niente, diciamo che congratulazioni innanzitutto per la stagione, perché oggettivamente è stata una grandissima stagione, e quindi a questo punto appuntamento per domani, dove tra l'altro saremo nello stesso gruppo.
Grazie, speriamo bene. Domani sarà una doppietta.
Volevo inserirmi e fare la domanda a Dennis appunto sul la grande gestione dell'80 montagna nell'ultima tappa che gli ha svoltato la vita. Qual è
Oggi
stata...
bene, ha
Comunque
dominato.
Dennis, hai vinto anche la overall road più track,
Ottimo, ha dominato Dumoulin facendo un grandissimo secondo posto in una tappa per lui poco adatta, siccome che erano due discese lunghissime e Dumoulin ha fatto una gran fatica, ma è riuscito comunque a reggere, ha fatto un grandissimo secondo posto e poi con la marea di punti fatti ai giri.
All right, as the Italians continue their flash interview, we are gonna call it a day here, and you can follow up the final results of the overall from Road Cup and as well as the inline in the Discord of PCM Italia. Welcome to everyone that has joined for the stream and those who will watch the replays later. I am the Big Dog, and I will meet you all tomorrow in Nakon and Cyanide's supported World Championships that start exactly in less than 24 hours at this point. Hosted by PCM Norwich and organized by PCM Norwich. I will be here tomorrow doing the live cast of race day 1. We will see who will be there with me in the booth for the first day. And then day 2, Saturday, when the second wave of inline groups comes to compete, I will also be joining the competition. And at that point, I will probably be streaming my group in this stream. Tomorrow, you can find me in the PCM UCI one. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the very hyped and anticipated game. Championships 2021. Everyone stay safe, take care. I'll see you all tomorrow for World Championship time.